Hey everyone, Chow here from johnchow.com, and I'm coming to you from the SLS Hotel here in Las Vegas. I'm here for the Supercharged Summit. Around 200 people have flown in here to this event, and what I've been doing is I've been pulling aside some of the attendees to interview them. So today my guest is a fellow Californian, Jorge, right?
Yep.
And you are from Riverside, if I recall.
Yes, I'm from Riverside.
You're from Riverside, that's right. For those who don't know, Riverside is next to Orange County. It's Riverside. You ever watch the movie, you ever watch the TV show, The OC? You understand why we're laughing. Okay.
It's not that bad.
That's right. All right. So, Jorge, tell me a bit about your background.
Yeah, a little bit of my background. I come from Mexico.
Okay.
I come from a low-income family. And so money was always an issue for me. So I knew growing up I had to do something with my life. Mm-hmm. Something, that I wouldn't have to struggle financially, not just for me, but for my family. That is my number one goal, is making sure that my mom and dad, the two person that gave up everything, gave up their hometown to chase the American dream, are really taken care of.
Yeah, so tell me a bit about how you discover Mo.
How I discovered Mob? That's funny. I discovered Mob in an accident.
All right.
Matt Lloyd, the founder of Mob, he posted in one of my mutual friends on Facebook saying, "Congratulations, you made 1,200, 1,250." So then I just liked it. I didn't really do much about it, and he contacted me like right away saying, "Hey, bro, how'd you see that?" And I was like, "Oh, I just saw it in my newsfeed." And he was like, "Oh, cool. Can you let me know if it's still there?" And then I checked, it was gone, and then I'm like, okay, cool, it's gone. And then he's like, sorry, I just don't want anybody knowing that I'm doing Mob until I'm really doing it big. And then I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem at all. And he told me a little bit about Mob, the history behind it. And then I tried the 21 steps, and then I saw, okay, maybe this is something that I can do part time. And then I invested into it, and then something happened. It was just sitting there. I didn't really do anything for like a year.
Okay.
And then something happened in my family where actually I knew that I had to make this work. We were struggling really financial. My mom, she was going surgery and she couldn't really work anymore. So I had to really invest into Mob, and that's how once I did that, once I decided, and I was like, okay, this is something that I have to make work. It's just like I got the mentoring, position myself, and it's just been a game changer since then.
All right, so you made the commitment after a year.
After a year,
all right, so let's talk the numbers. Show me what was the results.
Okay, so after a year, I made like zero.
Zero. Okay, first year zero. Tell me about now.
Zero. So then I got mentored.
Yeah.
And in March, I got my first commission. And from March of 2017 to now, in which we are in October, like mid-October, right, I made up to $159,000.
So from March, April, May, June, July, August, September, 8 months.
8 months.
So first year then made no money, then got committed because of a family emergency, and in 8 months you made $150,000. $159,000 in 8 months.
Yep, that's one source of income.
That's awesome. I'm going to tell you something right now, because I think you actually beat me. Because in my first 6 months in Mo, I made $128,000 my first 6 months. So I think you're actually ahead of me when you actually got started. So congrats, that's awesome, man.
Thank you.
That's right. So yeah, 100 and what were you? 159. So what would you say was the difference between obviously the catalyst was the family, right? And so when you finally got started, did you have to like reinvent the wheel, or everything? What?
So I didn't have to reinvent the wheel. The whole system was there. The only thing I had to change was my mindset. That was the only thing I had to change, because I knew that if I wanted to make this work, I had to full commit to it and give it 110% instead of thinking of it as a part-time thing, So I went full in. I was like, okay, this is something that works. I seen results. I seen people making money with this,
Yeah.
And saying, okay, like, all right, you don't really have to do much anything. Instead, just get emails pretty much, and then invite people to a workshop, and that's pretty much it. Because the whole system, the whole company has their own sales team, has their own coaches, has their own follow-ups. So that was like, whoa, like at first I heard of that, and I was kind of like, is it really true? But now that I'm actually doing it, it's true. It's like I really don't have to reinvent the wheel. A lot of the things is done for me. So that's what I love about this.
And tell me about your internet marketing experience background prior to this.
I had zero internet marketing experience. I mean, the only thing I ever used my laptop was just to write essays for college.
All right, so
that is it.
Zero internet marketing experience.
Zero internet marketing.
Went through the 21 step. Took action on what you learned. Well, as your first year, you didn't take any action.
Yeah.
Right, so you learned it, but you didn't take any action. But you learned it. Second year, you took action. $159,000 in 8 months.
Yep.
And the main difference between you and almost everyone else that's in the internet market trying to make money online is that you took action. They didn't.
Yeah.
Because it's not that hard. This stuff is not that hard to learn. I mean, I can teach you this stuff. We can teach you this stuff.
Yeah, anybody can learn this.
Anyone can learn this stuff. But the thing is, if you don't do what we teach,
exactly.
We don't do what we teach. There's nothing happening. First year, nothing, zero, right?
Zero. I didn't.
But once you apply and did it, $159,000 in 8 months.
Yep.
That's living proof right here. All right. And and if a kid from Riverside County can do this, they have absolutely no excuse at all. I'm serious. Okay. So, all right. If my reader wants to contact you, what's the best way for them to reach you?
So the best email to reach out to me, it's jorgmateo@gmail.com.
All right, awesome. All right.
Right.
Thank you very much for
Thank you.
taking the time. All right, what else? Hope you enjoyed that interview, and I hope you got value from it. Remember, like I said, you can learn it, but if you don't do what you learn, nothing happened. All right. JohnChow.com. Thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up, like and share a video. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on the next episode.